Hey foodies, welcome back to my kitchen. This morning before work, I'm going to make some dinner. This is going to be enough for the hubby's lunch for 2 days and one night of dinner for myself. We're having blackened catfish with some rice, and I'm going to also make some Brussels sprouts. This is a super easy meal. I actually did everything within an hour before work, and let's just get started. So first of all, I'm going to have some catfish. This is about 5 fillets I got from Sam's Club. I'm just showing you that I washed it off before cooking. I'm adding some Cajun seasoning. I'm also going to add some lemon pepper, and I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning. So basically what you're going to do is sprinkle all of these seasonings on both sides of the catfish fillets. And what I realized is that when I was putting the seasonings on the catfish, I didn't spray it with olive oil. I usually add olive oil on any of my meats, whether it's fish or any other type of seafood, pork or chicken or beef. I usually add olive oil before I start adding my seasoning. So I remembered and I added it now, and I'm going to turn this fish over, spray it, and add the same seasonings onto it. Another seasoning that I like to add is this seasoning called Island Grill, and it's from the Key West Spice Company. I actually saw this seasoning when I was in Key West last year, and I've just been hooked on their seasonings. They have like about 5 or 6 different types of seasonings, so I'm just going to add that Island Grill seasoning to this catfish today. The next thing you're going to do is heat up your pan, add some olive oil. Make sure that the pan is hot. I have this on a medium heat, and I'm going to cook each side of the catfish for approximately about 5 to 7 minutes tops. The next thing I'm doing is adding some olive oil in another pan, and I'm going to prep my Brussels sprouts. So you're basically just going to cut the ends of the Brussels sprouts off, and you want to cut them in half, put them in a colander, and you want to clean those off, like spray them down before adding them to a pan. So I've added that olive oil to the pan. I'm also adding some butter. I'm going to also add some garlic, some minced garlic to this too. And once all that gets melded together, I'm going to add the Brussels sprouts to the pan too. When you add the Brussels sprouts, you're going to cook that like on a medium low for approximately about no more than like 15 minutes. And I'm adding some Daniel's seasoning. I mean, that's an all-purpose seasoning. You can add any type of all-purpose seasoning. But what I really do like is that Kinder's grilled veggie seasoning. And so I'm adding some of that to it. And I'm just going to heat this up. And again, probably no more than like 15 minutes. Some people like to add balsamic vinegar to their Brussels sprouts. You can do that too, but I'm going to be adding some garlic butter to this later. So I'm going to skip the balsamic vinegar. The next thing I'm doing is checking on that catfish. So it's about 5 or 7 minutes right now. I've turned it over, and I'm going to be cooking these in batches. So those are the first 2 fillets. I'm going to do the next 3 fillets, and then that's going to be done. Meanwhile, I am rinsing off this jasmine rice, and I'm going to boil it using the instruction that's on the package. So there's that Brussels sprouts again. So I've added some garlic butter to the Brussels sprouts, let it melt a little bit, stir it all together. Then I'm going to top it with some crushed red pepper flakes just for a little heat. You can add as much as you want, or you can skip this part too. Another idea that you can do is add some Parmesan cheese to this, like some grated Parmesan cheese. That's also a really nice flavor too. So let's get back over to this rice. I'm going to saute some bell peppers and some minced garlic, and I've added that to the rice. I also have this seasoning that my boss actually bought me, this like a big flavor packet of seasonings for Christmas one year, and I still have it. And this particular seasoning is really good. It has some green shallot flavors as well as some green onions, and I sprinkle that into the rice. Getting back to this fish is actually done now. So again, you're just going to cook it on both sides for about 5 to 7 minutes. And now it's time to really plate it up. So again, I had said at the beginning of the video that I was making this for the hubby's dinner as well as my dinner. We work different shifts, so Most times we are eating separately, so I like to make like his meals for like 2 days, so I don't have to worry about being in the kitchen. So yeah, so that's his two containers for his lunch, and then there's my dinner. If you like what you've seen, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and share this video with your friends and family. Thanks. See you guys next time.